You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the copacetic hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just
Yes, this is the copacetic hour. Copacetic is a term meaning everything is fine, cool, and in excellent order. This podcast is an air for open discussion, but not for the weak-hearted nor the simple-minded. And although we may not always agree, we will always exemplify respect. But at the same time, nobody, and I do mean nobody, is exempt from getting these jokes. Everything is copacetic. Yes, this is the copacetic hour, episode 26. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here. We getting them in. You know what I'm saying? How's everyone doing today?
Doing good.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead and introduce yourself. We got 2 new people on the podcast today. Well, 3 new people on the podcast today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shekinah. Also, she kind of crazy, and I'm excited to be here. What's up?
What's the deal, man? It's DQ, man. Definitely excited to be here. Took a little break, but shit, we back in action.
Hey everybody, this is Lachey, also known as the finest stockbroker you may know. So super excited to join.
Hey, what's up? My name is Rashida. In Atlanta, Georgia right now. It's my first time being on here, but excited to be here. Thank you, Ernest, for the opportunity.
What is you saying? It's your boy Kev, man, aka Too Easy. First time being on the show as well. Shit, let's get it popping.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So the first topic I want to get into, because this shit went super duper viral. The lady, she went to some apartment complex, got on some gasoline, poured it in a whip, and somebody tried to light that shit, and the bitch blew up in her face. You know what I'm saying? Well, her dumb ass don't know, nigga, with fucking gasoline, the air is flammable, you dumbass. So, fucking all her face was burnt up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she got burnt up, fell and shit, and then tried to go back and get the evidence like she wasn't going to get caught and shit. Like, bitch, they gonna see you drive away. So now she's locked up in jail looking dumb as hell with the burnt marks on her face. So that begs the question to me is, what is the craziest thing you've done in a relationship, and what was the results?
Shit.
They don't all speak at once.
All right, don't all speak at once.
I might as well just go ahead and get it out the way. I think the craziest thing I did, my kid's dad, so I caught him slipping. I pulled up and he had a chick in the house, and I was pregnant. So I run upstairs, and look, the girl, she's upstairs, she's sitting in the bed, she's clothed and whatnot. And all you hear him saying is Shay, no. And she puts the blanket over her head. And I just smacked her. I mean, it wasn't even her fault. She didn't know, but still, first of all, why you putting a blanket over your head? That's prime, you want to get fucked up. That's so stupid. Oh, and man. I mean, obviously now I'm oh, that's kind of embarrassing, but she learned a lesson though, right? You never put a blanket over, if somebody running up on you, you don't cover your face. That's not the right move.
Definitely not.
Yeah, with a blanket, no.
Definitely not with a blanket.
And then you feel bad. You for sure feel bad afterwards because you're damn, she was super scary, and I'm sitting here and smack this girl. Okay, she didn't want to fight. What are you doing?
Well, shit, she couldn't fight your ass back. You was pregnant. Goddamn it, what the fuck? Should just take that ass beating.
I'm telling you this. If you run up on me, you're getting smacked. I don't care if you're pregnant or anything. You're getting smacked.
Oh man, that's crazy. What was he? What did he say? He just let it happen? What happened?
Well, by the time he got up the stairs, she already had the blanket over her head, and she was already hit. Obviously he grabbed me, and we get into a little tussle or whatnot, and I I don't even want to continue on with the story because it even got worse, and I just need to do better. But that disclaimer, that was like over a decade ago. Huh?
That was with the firstborn?
Yeah, that was with my son. He's 11 now, and so I probably was about 6.5, 7 months pregnant. Big for sure.
Right.
But like I said, if you run up on me, you getting smacked. I'm not even about to debate it with you.
That's funny.
So, yeah.
Conversation we had. Huh? Smack.
What about you, Shekinah?
Okay. So there needs to be no judgment here because I'm young and I'm dumb, okay?
Okay.
So what had happened was it really is not really that crazy, honestly.
Okay.
There was no violence involved.
I'll be the judge of that.
I just had to let them know, like, don't fuck with me because I know where you live, basically. So I was talking to this dude who's married, working on his green card. And
yeah, you almost got that nigga citizenship took away? God damn. She almost got a nigga deported over the pussy. Goodness gracious.
So, don't play with me. So basically, he just made promises that he didn't keep, right? So it was very short-lived, but he kind of made it a point not to tell me where he lived. But I figured it out. And
okay, wait. How did you figure it out? How did you figure out where he lived?
We both
That's
have
a secret. Don't tell
the
the secret.
So we just not even gonna talk about that.
Oh gosh.
I just, figured it out. So I just took these flowers that he bought me and I just put them at his doorstep and on his car just to let him know, like,
I know where you at. That's wow.
That's it. That's all I did. I mean, there was no violence or nothing.
Fatal attraction.
Don't play with me, I don't just if you can't do it, just say that. And if you can,
she took a receipt and called Target up like, hey, I need the numbers to this card. Track them bitches.
Yeah, that's all.
Goodness, girl, scared of you, goddamn it. Man.
But what's crazy though is after the fact, he tried to kind of, which I guess is true, maybe, I don't know, but not really. This is my game. See, he tried to make me feel bad because he was just like, "Oh, you could have took food out my son's mouth if something would have happened." And
hell yeah.
I was just like,
sent that nigga back to Uganda.
Okay, you should have been thinking about all that too.
Thank you.
I mean, did you know he was married?
Huh?
Did you know he was married?
Yeah, no, he told me, so we messed around probably for like a month, like week 2, he told me. And then that's just when it just started to fall apart. So
goddamn, nigga should have kept his mouth shut. He trying to be honest and shit, goddamn it.
No, I mean that's cool, but then just be honest. Don't tell me you're gonna do something if you're not gonna do it.
Okay, what was he supposed to do?
That's none of your business.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. What, DQ, I can't imagine you doing some square ass shit, but everybody falls in love, bro. Everybody falls in love. Everybody have their moment. What you do, bro? What happened?
I mean, honestly, man, I ain't got no crazy ass stories like that. But I think the most I done probably did was a couple drive-bys. Matter of fact, I had one of my niggas do a drive-by. Shout out to my nigga Dave Davis, man.
Shout out to Dave.
Hey, hey, we didn't got to some shit together, man. But shit, outside of doing a couple drive-bys, and then it was one situation, and I end up doing some bull in a relationship. Cheated on her, but she ended up taking me back or whatever. But then I got on my tank shit, like maybe I deserve. So I'm thinking she about to go one up me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm checking phones and shit. I'm like, cause I know it's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just like, shit. So I'm like, Dave, bro, drive bar crib, bro, see if her car's still there and shit like that.
Shit.
So, but outside of that, man, I ain't did nothing too crazy. I'm damn sure not blowing up no cars though.
Yes, I cheated on you.
Shout out to whoever recorded that.
Man.
And also shout out to her for doing that because that just saved a lot of lives. That's all I was saying.
Man, I'm not
But
blowing on
that
no
is,
cars.
I mean, I do wonder why did she do it in the broad daylight? That's what gets
Right.
me.
No, she
I'm
was
not
mad.
saying she was right.
This what happened. She opened her phone. She seen that nigga had a baby on her. Then she seen it was twins. And at that point, it was over. Like, she
It
had
was
to
a
go
wrap.
fucking his shit up immediately. Like, not only did you have a baby, but twins.
What did you say?
I'm blowing everything up.
She said, I
Man,
thought a bitch said something. Pulled up
Okay.
on her.
Hold on. I gotta go. She
Nah.
didn't tell nobody. She consulted no friends. Like, she just got the gas and was straight there.
That's funny.
Yeah, she tripping.
What about you, Rashida? You ever nutted up on somebody on an accident?
Honestly, no. I mean,
Yo,
you
that's
know
saying
me,
you a
Ernest,
DQ
like,
alike. I can't see
With that
y'all.
blue light, right?
I can't
I
see
be
y'all
chilling.
doing that.
Like, I be chilling. I just leave people to do the dumb shit they do. Like, I will say though, the craziest thing I did in a relationship was I stayed in a relationship with a motherfucker that staged a break-in at my apartment because they wanted me to leave a party.
Because they wanted,
Wanted you to leave a
they
party?
wanted you to leave
Oh,
a
wow.
party.
And like once it came out that she staged the whole shit, like I called the police and everything. I had a police report. I changed my life. Whole time, a few days later, it came out that she did the shit because I was at a party and she didn't want me to be there.
That's insane. Now
Goodness
that's insane.
gracious.
And I mean, and like I said, on my end,
That's crazy to the bitch.
I stay with her. I stay with her, nut ass.
Damn.
So,
Well, watch your cars, because she the type that's going to blow up the car.
oh no, that was a long time ago. Like,
So wait, you like had stuff missing, stuff broken, everything?
yeah. So
hell no.
so
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a soft break in.
So my MacBook was gone. My iPad was gone. I think my sister was in town because it was her Christmas break and she was in college. Her MacBook was gone. And it
Damn.
was like something else, like some Xbox games or something. But basically, she made it seem like somebody, like some kids in a complex, did it.
Right.
And I'm at the party, and she like, you need to come to your apartment. Somebody broke in, and I'm drunk. I'm like, what? So I tell my homegirl, I'm like, look, I'm fucked up. I'm like, yo, drive me to my house because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to go to the crib.
Right.
So we get to the house, and I done called the police on the way. The police are here at my house, and they like, yeah, what's missing? And I'm like, well, shit, tell them because you was here, not me.
Right.
But yeah, man, she then come to find out the shit was in her trunk.
Wow. Did the police find it? Like, who found it?
You find my
sister found it.
Oh, wait, who found it?
Me and my sister found it.
God damn.
All of that because I was at a party she didn't want me to be at.
God damn. Did y'all find it like that night or it was like days later?
It was the next night.
Shit.
I mean, you must have got that whole week.
Okay.
All of that.
A break-in, sis? A break-in? Wow.
I promise you that she staged a break-in because she
Wow.
wanted to leave a party.
Goodness gracious.
Yes.
That's sick, man.
That's incredible.
I'll pull up on
I
them.
said, oh my end, I stayed with her ass. Right?
Kev, you ever staged a break-in at one of your girls' house, man? What you got?
Break-in. Shit, and if it came down to that, I wouldn't stage it. I'd just do it myself.
If it's that deep, you got to get robbed for real.
Right.
Man, that's crazy. So what you got, Kev? What you did?
The crazy situation, I kind of brought it on myself, you feel me? Like, I'm with my chick or whatnot. We went down to the city, you know what I'm saying, for one of our homeboys' birthday party.
Right.
And chicks was looking. And man, like, he had brought a couple ladies with him, you know what I'm saying? They got on these tight dresses, skimpy, like showing them all types of cleavage. And I'm like, eyeballs moving and shit. I'm like, damn. Shit. My kid kind of noticed I was like kind of eyeballing them or whatnot, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking it was that deep. But later on, when we got back to the hotel, you know what I'm saying, she like brought it up like, oh, what about all these girls? And you was staring at them and you wasn't trying to dance with me. You was showing them all this attention. I'm like, wait, what? Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? She just blew it up way bigger than what I thought it was. So I was like trying to talk to her about it, trying to calm it down. She's like, oh, no, forget it. We don't need to talk about it. So I'm like, okay. Kept trying to say like, hey, like, let's talk about it. She's like, no.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. I lay down. I'm about to go to sleep. And then she was like, well, we can talk about it right now. And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I fucking exploded.
Mhm.
Like, I lost my mind. Like, all this time I was trying to tell you, like, let's talk about it.
Right,
You
right.
don't want to talk about it. Then you wait till I'm half asleep to want to talk about it. And I just kind of lost my shit. Got to punch in the hotel door and broke my damn hand.
What the fuck?
Man.
That might be just as
That's
bad
Shit.
as the break here. You broke your hand. You physical pain to yourself, nigga.
It was stupid. I didn't even know my shit was broke. Like, once I calmed down, I tried to go to the bathroom and I couldn't grab the doorknob. I'm like, the fuck?
Oh, thin line between love and hate ass nigga over here. Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of stuff building up to that, and that was just kind of the
Right. That wasn't it. It was something else.
you feel me?
For sure. For sure. I would say I got a couple things. I did some bullshit before. I ain't even gonna lie.
Mhm.
Back in high school, oh my god. So one time back in high school, right? I was cheating on the girl I was with at the time, right? And I got three different things. I'm gonna tell all three. Fuck it. One time I was cheating with this girl. It was a new girl. She had like came in town. She was from down south. This was senior year, I think. She came in town down south. Yeah, you probably know who. You know what I'm saying? She came in town. And, you know, I kind of operated low key, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. I mean, everybody knew I was doing stuff, but they didn't know everything I was doing. So I went over to this girl house, you know what I'm saying. I got the head, you know what I'm saying. I spent the night. And then the next day, the girl I was dating at the time, I saw her at the gas station with a nigga at the same time. So then I was feeling bad, like I didn't out here cheating willfully and shit. God damn it. And I saw her at the gas station with a nigga. I was like, okay. I went back to the girl house as soon as I was at the gas station. Proudly, nigga. Proudly. That same girl, one time I pulled up to her crib, outside her mama crib, and I was just lurking like, what the fuck? And I was out there for like maybe an hour, nigga, wait for her to come outside one time. Yeah, she never came though, so nobody ever knew about that. This is my first time telling anybody about that.
exclusive.
So she listened. Low key, I think I just talked to her the other day. She gonna know now. And then one time I got into it with me. I don't know if me and was dating at this time or not. This girl from my hometown, and she stole. Yeah. This is back in 7th grade, 8th grade, something like that. And stole my phone, right? So I got mad and shit. I had got my phone back from another girl that I was messing with. She got my phone back for me because we went to 2 different junior highs. And came to my school. If you get mad at me, I'm sorry. I'm
no, hey, that was years ago.
Yeah,
man.
this is over like 15, it's probably 15 years ago now. She had a basketball game or a volleyball game at my school that day. I took her shoes and threw them bitches on top of the roof at my middle school. I took them bitches and threw them bitches on top, and she ain't had no shoes for the game, nigga. Oh shit! Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, it was her game, or maybe I had a basketball. Maybe I was playing. I took her shoes and threw them bitches on top of the roof, nigga. Oh my god! Everybody was like, "Why did you do that? Why'd you do that?" I still never replaced her goddamn shoes, but goddamn it, I'm gonna have to buy her some shoes one day.
Yeah.
Now it's
Replace those.
You absolutely do.
That shit was funny as hell. God damn it. Okay, let's flip it. What's the craziest thing that has happened to you? Have you did anything that somebody you was like, damn, this bitch crazy or this nigga crazy?
I ain't never had no crazy shit happen to me.
Good.
Shit, I had a few things happen to me. Man, I didn't got caught. I got caught slipping. This was, I think, early in college. Ernest, you familiar with this?
Hell yeah,
But
nigga.
yeah, I didn't. I almost, matter of fact, I feel like this shit was your fault, nigga. But
Yeah,
I ain't gonna put that out there.
I was
But
gonna say like what?
no, yeah, no, you did try to help me out. But long story short, man, I ended up getting caught up in a little situation, and I don't know how she found out, but she ended up coming to my crib, and I was there with one of my line brothers. So she pulled up, and I already knew she was on tip when she was pulling up. So she pulled up, she punched my boy in his face, like blew his shit out.
Nigga, deck that nigga
Hey,
hard, nigga. He was
I'm talking
bleeding,
about hit that nigga, leaking and everything.
leaking,
And I'm
nigga.
upstairs, and I already know she crazy. I don't even know why I tried her. So I'm upstairs just pacing this shit like, damn, like, she about to come up here acting a fool. Man, I had a sledgehammer in my crib. It was like some Greek paraphernalia. I had a sledgehammer in there. She took that motherfucker and just started busting holes in the wall, busting TVs, all type of shit, dog. She bought some groceries. I think it was, man had been like a week prior to that shit. She took all the groceries out the refrigerator and threw all that shit on the ground. Like, nigga, you not eat none of my shit, dog. That shit was bad, man. I was scared for my life, dog. I was
Oh
scared for my
man,
life,
I
dog.
remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Hell yeah. What about you, Lachey? You ever had a nigga just nut up on you? You had to call your 20 of your brothers?
You know, I did not call one of my brothers
Okay.
because, again, in my previous years, I fought a little bit.
Yeah, this is back in the day. All this is old. We grown ups now.
Yeah. So the craziest thing that ever happened is a guy sent me to jail.
Mm.
So I went to jail, and the reason why is because we had like this little dog, and the dog had like jumped on the bed. He was eating, and I guess when the dog jumped on the bed, it made his food fall, and so he got like super irate and like took his burger or whatnot from Niskers. Actually, took his burger
Man,
from
that's
Niskers
a big, thick,
with
healthy burger.
barbecue sauce on it and threw it at my wall like this fucking dog, like he's going crazy or whatever. So I look, I'm like, bro, I know you ain't just threw no hamburger at my wall. Like, I like my house spotless, and all I can think of, like, bro, you just threw a hamburger at my wall. So, long story short, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, and when I come back, that's gonna be clean. And it was like in the creases and whatnot. So fast forward, he's on the phone with his mom, like, I'm just about to come up there or whatever. And so I'm like, yeah, just leave. I'll clean it up. So, okay, I need a census vote right here. If you tell someone to leave and then they walk out the door, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Go behind them, shut the door.
And do what to the door?
Lock it.
Lock it. Yeah.
Period. Right?
Yeah.
So he goes out.
Especially being a woman.
Door.
Yeah.
I locked the door. And I guess he wasn't gone yet. He was going out to the car for something. But anyway, I locked the door. He comes back. The door's locked. He kicks the door in. Okay, you done put barbecue sauce on my wall and kicked my door in. So I'm like, all right, bro, you gonna run me my money, right? This is before Cash App and all that. I'm like, yeah, you gotta run me my money for my door and my lock. He's like, I ain't giving you shit type of deal. And so I think it was a PlayStation. Yeah, his PlayStation was over here. So I'm like, listen, either you're going to run me my money or I'm going to run my money. Which one? So he, steady talking crazy. So I just picked up the little PlayStation and I just slammed it. I said, I tell you what, now we even. So I'm going to pay for my door though. And you're going to have to buy a new game. Fast forward, like he gets all in my face. And again, I have 6 brothers, y'all, just to put this out here. So he gets in my face and I ask him, I'm like, yo, please, back up out my bubble. You're like in my bubble. Anytime you're in my face yelling and your spit is like hitting me and I can feel it, you're too close, right? Everybody agree? You're too close. So I asked like 3 times, like, yo, back up. He like, you ain't gonna do nothing, just like aggressive on me. And so I did the thing that was about to happen. I took the 1 step back. Everybody knows what the 1 step back is. I'm positioning myself, getting enough room, because I'm about to go in your shit. So I'm like, listen, like, get out my face. He's like, you ain't gonna do shit. Before I knew, I done rocked this shit. And I'm like, God.
Shit.
But listen, the worst part of it, so he ends up calling the police on me or whatever. I mean, there's obviously more details, but he ends up calling the police because he's trying to like pick me up and like slam me a little bit, but he can't. Again, I got 6 brothers, so I'm used to like,
Wrestling.
stand up.
Right.
Yeah, tussling, right?
Mhm.
So anyway, he calls the police. Police come. I tell the police the truth. Like, yeah, I hit him. It's my house. Whatever. He's in my face. They like, yeah, Miss Simmons, turn around. What? What?
Right. You gotta go. Damn.
Man.
So I'm pissed. Listen, y'all, I'm legit in jail, and gosh, I hope that nobody who's my client is like gonna be listening when this airs. But
Probably not.
listen, it's all right. But so I'm in jail, right? Because I'm pissed. This is my first time in jail. I'm in jail. I'm calling my mom. My brother's an attorney. I'm calling everybody. Like, yo, I'm telling them, like, I got my debit card. I can bail myself out. They're like, no, you ain't going nowhere. You don't have a bond, sweetheart.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he
That
press.
bitch with no bond.
Experience first.
How you gonna press charges on your girl? That's all like on Friday. How you gonna press charges on your girl?
And he didn't press charges, so he ended up not pressing charges. But I still had to say it was a Sunday at that, so
Yeah.
y'all know I gotta wait till Monday. I'm
Yeah.
not getting out the same day.
Nope.
So you don't even know what time it is until they come trying to give you food. I'm like, I don't want
Mhm.
that. Like, I'm gonna go home.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Crucial.
tough. It was tough.
What about
But I
you,
have
kid?
not put my hands on anyone since then, y'all. For
Okay,
real.
good. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, for sure.
Hey, yeah.
What about you, Kev?
Shit, this was when we were staying over on Wheaton, you know what I'm saying, Sigma House over there. We was having this little house party,
Okay.
and there was 2 chicks there that I was messing with, you know what I'm saying? And one of them was like kind of more, you know what I'm saying, I liked her a little more and shit. So I tried to be on some like slick shit and bring that one up to my room, but I guess the other one seen her, like seen me going up there with her.
Okay.
And like, you know what I'm saying, I got girl A in my room, you know what I'm saying, we about to start doing whatever. And I just hear boom, 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 knocking on my door. Happy, open the door. I'm like, damn, what? Open the door, I know what you're doing. You got her in there, blah, blah, blah. Just going off, like going crazy, yo. So girl A sitting there like, damn, what the fuck? Like,
Right, what you got going on?
bro. But shit, long story short, I just let her tire herself out, knocking at the door, and me and girl A did the thing.
Loki can't rip the door off like that girl in that video.
Oh man.
Hey, but
That
shit,
would have been
she
tragic.
didn't have to wait her turn, you know what I'm saying? She got hers the next day. Just give me that.
Ah.
I'm saying, like, it ain't your day. Stop being selfish.
Right.
It's your
Yeah.
day. Stop playing.
What more do you want from me?
Right, right.
Come on, now.
Only 7 days in a week.
Man, that's funny.
Jeez.
What about Rashida? What about you? Now I know you got one thing in particular. I don't know if you should share that
Man,
or you know what I'm
don't
saying?
even listen. I got something recent.
Okay.
From last year.
Oh
It ain't
wow.
even-
Other than the break-in,
Yes. It's the same
Hey,
person.
Rashida.
It's the
Hey.
same person. This happened. This happened in December. So
oh man,
me and my girl at the time
cold
we
as
went to Cali for her birthday. So at this time I was working second shift, and I think she worked first shift, so we were on opposite schedules or whatever. And I'm leaving to go to work the day after we got back in town. She coming back to my house after work, and I work in a jail, so like when I text, I gotta be on the computer. I don't have access to my phone. So I get this text on my desktop, and it's a picture of an envelope and have my initials on it. And I already knew what it was. And I'm like, man, this weak ass bitch, here she go again. But just catch y'all up to speed. Like I broke up with this woman 2 years ago. She and I've been living in the same spot and got caught slipping. She know where this spot is. So as my girl is getting back to my house and I'm leaving to go to work, it's literally like 45 minutes to an hour in between there. My girl get to my house and it's this letter at my back door. The letter from my ex that I ain't spoke to in like 2 years. She talking about she want to meet up so we can talk and get some closure. Like I said, I ain't seen this person, spoke to this person in over 2 years. I don't know her phone number, where she worked, where she lived. I don't know none of that. But like I said, I've been living in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So she know how to
Find you.
yeah, exactly. She was sending mail to my house at one point in time. Like she was bringing stuff over here and leaving little notes on my car and shit. Try to get a restraining order, and the police basically was like, she got to do more for us
Right.
to just restrain
Not
her. They was
violent.
like, in so many words, they was like, "This not enough." So yeah,
Facts.
like this bitch was like hand delivering shit and leaving it at my apartment. And like I said, the most recent thing was just in December, and like it's crazy.
Shout out to the Rona for Rashida.
Okay.
So how does your new girl take that? Like how's she feeling? Like she doesn't think that you're doing anything.
Oh,
Just
I had already put her up on game. I had already put her up on game because like she even knew what it was. Like before she showed me the picture of the envelope, she was like, "Look," she was like, "I gotta show you something." She was like, "But don't trip. I know you just got to work." And I'm like, "What?" She sent me the picture, and I called her, and I was like, "Man, I'm about to come home." She was like, "Nah, stay your ass at work." So yeah, she already knew. She already knew. Like I told her everything that there was to know about that relationship. Just because it's just like if I'm dealing with somebody new, I don't want them in the dark. Because it then
Right.
looks like I'm hiding something, or that is something more than it's not. I told her everything,
Facts.
so she already knew.
Aren't you a breath of fresh air?
She knew what I was dealing with,
Honestly.
and she was more mad than me.
That's crazy. Super crazy. So let's move into our next topic. The other thing I wanted to bring up, my nigga Lou Will, you know what I'm saying? One of his homies, pops, passed away. You know what I'm saying? So he get the grievance, I guess, to lead a bubble for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And he go pay his respects to his homies pops, right? Cool. All good and dandy. That's fine. So he get caught in a picture on a Instagram post with what's that nigga name? Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
On his taking a picture with this new rapper. Talk about they kicking it and shit in Magic City. So the optics, you know what I'm saying, look like this nigga went to the strip club at Magic City while he supposed to be home grieving for a dead friend's father. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get up in air jumping at Lou Will. Like, what are you doing? You putting everybody in risk for the bubble, blah, blah, blah. You're not being responsible. You know what I'm saying? Lou like, hey, Magic City got good food. I was just going to get some chicken. Let's keep it a buck. I've been to Magic City. The food in there is good. You know what I'm saying? It is good. You know what I'm saying? I know about food, okay? The food is fire. So I can't necessarily say he was not there to get food. What y'all say?
Hey, first of all, Magic City got some fire ass hot honey wings.
Man.
Them bitches be slapping. And honestly, bro, on some real shit, bro, all strip clubs got good food.
Facts.
I think they tripping about that whole thing. I think they blowing that shit out of proportion. Because at the end of the day, when he get back to the bubble, he still got a quarantine anyway. So shit,
right,
you might as well see some ass and get some wings.
Oh man,
you can't really have one without the other, yo. Like shit,
for real.
You know what you doing when you stepping in there. You ain't going there for just food. You trying to see something.
Right.
I ain't blaming them either. Like if you've been in the bubble for a little bit and only certain people can come in and out, it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? What if he was around just all dudes the whole time he was in that bubble? And he was like, oh shit, this is my time to like see some ass, you feel me?
Question.
Right.
He still had the quarantine even if he didn't like have this on.
Yeah.
If you leave a bubble, whenever you come back, you still got a quarantine.
Right,
so
right.
I mean, he's stupid for posting it. I mean, he probably should have definitely kept it low key, like, just so he ain't got to deal with all of this.
It was the other person that posted it.
Yeah, it was the other
Well,
person.
I mean, you stand in front of a camera, like,
Yeah, that nigga literally posed for the
think?
Yeah,
picture.
that nigga,
You
he
know,
was in
I'm
that
not
bitch
for
like,
yeah,
Hey.
that's a little extreme. You ain't got to pose for the camera.
Facts,
Going through all
facts.
that trouble, I hope he at least got topped off, make it worth it.
A little
Something,
bit, right?
shit, something. Because they talking like they saying like he did something illegal. God damn it,
After, right after all of that.
they talking like he doing something illegal. Now
I'm,
most of the players been defending him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, what if he would have not went to fucking Magic City? What if he went to Wingstop or some shit? What's the
yeah,
difference?
what's the difference? Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
and some real shit. He had his mask on too. Shit, like
Yep.
what else can he do?
Yeah.
No,
That nigga was being safe.
That nigga was being real safe, man. He's straight. He just wanted some wings, man. They got good wings. I think the big thing is, man, it's the bubble is so it's so locked down right now as far as just like media gossip and anything like that. Nobody really knows what's going on, so they're gonna take any little story that they can and try to highlight that shit.
Facts.
Like they blew this up over some wings. Like it's to the point where anytime you turn on ESPN the last couple of days, that's all they talking about. I'm like, God,
And those two talk about.
Yeah, that's
Man.
all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they definitely blown it out of proportion because it's something to report.
Facts.
yeah.
That's it.
Now, Rashida, being in Atlanta, are the strippers in Magic City right now? I know you know a couple people. You know what I'm saying? I know your knowledge is vast and wide. You know what I'm saying? Are they there? Are the dancers there?
They there.
They there? Okay.
They there. They working.
damn, ain't no CDC guidelines for
I'm
that.
gonna say, man, listen, our governor don't give a mother fuck. He said, "What's it wide open? The whole state."
You
Yeah.
probably be up in that
I
bitch.
mean, the mayor trying to do what she can, but basically every time the mayor say to shut some shit down, the mayor be like, "Don't listen to her. Y'all good. Go ahead."
The governor be like, fuck
That's
that.
Yeah,
crazy.
the governor be like, "Y'all good. Go ahead."
That's crazy.
Atlanta's just
Y'all good, love, enjoy.
Atlanta's a mess.
Good, love, enjoy. Hell
Atlanta's
no.
a mess right now.
Ain't the governor suing the mayor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to mandate a mask order. And he
Then
said,
that's white man.
y'all gotta listen to that.
That's
That shit
crazy.
crazy.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, Atlanta's a mess right now.
Oh, nice.
My homegirl still be going out every day like nothing ever happened.
Hell,
She at lounges, at the bar.
Fuck
I mean,
that.
like, come on, it's Taco Tuesday. I'm at the spot. And I'm like, man,
The spot.
Stop playing.
It's still flat.
Man, ain't nothing changed in Atlanta for real.
That's crazy. So
Traffic getting bad again.
I think what people is missing though in this whole Lou Will situation is that Lou Will has made this Magic City a national story. You know what I'm saying? And now the colonizers are gonna start going to Magic City. I saw an ESPN reporter say like, "I never heard of it. I'm going." That's he put that on his Twitter. I never heard of it. I'm going. I'm intrigued now. So
You know what, Bill? This sounds like
African American Performing Arts Center.
yeah.
That's cultural art.
Hey,
Yeah, cultural. Yeah.
it's talent. It's a lot of talent in there. Trust me. It's a lot of
These
talent.
girls, they're fantastic.
It's a lot of talent in there.
And the asses. I mean, I can't stand it.
So, Magic City gonna get paid, but it might mess up. It might mess it up in the long run because like once something get too popular, and then it lose the vibe. You know what I'm saying? The whole the mischief, the mystique. If it loses, it'll be gone.
I live in East Atlanta, and the whole East Atlanta is crazy. Like the way it's changing. Like I don't know when to say nothing too crazy because I got a little job to keep too. But
okay, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Color redacted folks just be out here jogging and shit. I just be like, this is not sick. You know where the fuck you at? You out here jogging in the middle of the night. You better get your ass in the house. I just would hate to see the same thing happen in Magic City. Like, I'm not trying to go in Magic City, sit there, see nobody in there, no business suit, having business meetings.
Right.
Nobody that don't look like us.
Right.
They get no wings?
They
No.
To go.
They're not gonna appreciate it.
Lifestyles is a men's and women's clothing store that carries exclusive quality labels. Their mission is to bridge the gap between mainstream fashions and luxury brands. They're the go-to place for the latest fashions and trends. You can shop with them online at lifestylesapparel.com. That's LIFESTYLEZ apparel.com. And follow them online at Lifestyles Apparel on all social media outlets. While you're at it, visit them at their brand new Memphis location.
Like madness, let's go crazy.
Back to the podcast. We're going to move into our next segment. So, the new Versus came out today, actually, who's going to happen. August 6th, Rick Ross and 2 Chainz are going to battle. Who you got? Me personally, nigga, I fucks with 2 Chainz. I met 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz went to Alabama State. He used to just walk around fucking campus and shit when we had events and shit going. 2 Chainz cool than a motherfucker. But fucking, he's not fucking with Rick Ross, bro. Rick Ross is on another level. I'm sorry. Who you got?
I think I agree with you, man. I got Rick Ross for this one, man. His catalog something crazy. I think Chain's gonna have some hits, but a lot of his heat came from features. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just his songs that he headlined, like he ain't fucking with Ross, man. And I'm not even the biggest Ross fan, but Ross got a deep ass catalog, so I think he gonna murder this nigga, to be honest.
That Chain's more like, I kind of see them as different type of artists. Like, I don't even think they should be going against each other. Like, 2 Chainz more like turn up music, you know what I'm saying? And Rick Ross, he got his turn up shit, but you know what I'm saying? He's a lot more versatile than 2 Chainz is. He got some classics definitely in his catalog too. And 2 Chainz ain't really got no shit that you go listen to like for the rest of your life. You feel me?
Right.
I mean, Ross got it.
I agree. I think 2 Chainz need to be battling somebody like Lil Jon or something. I don't know, but not Ross. You know, like when I think about it, I mean, and Lil Jon will probably win that just because historically he has a longer track record. But when you think of him, like, and you think of the type of music, it's more so, you know, it's movement music. Ross is it's gonna be some movement music or dance music, however you want to feel about it, or club music. But you can also just kind of sit your seat back and cruise with Ross too. So, you know, or you can get on some real hot shit like, you know, so I mean, he appeals to so many different target audiences. You know, you can be a dope boy, you can be, you know, just a fly lady, like I just kind of like some a little rough sometimes, or you can be out at the club and Ross come on, you know.
Right.
You hear, you know what's up. I just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like 2 Chainz though, but just in this comparison, I just think that this one is just kind of unmatched just based off of styles. So I would definitely agree with this, you know, hit for hit. Oh, Ross. I don't even think, again, when we talk about catalogs, Ross going down the list. 2 Chainz got to stop by right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to bring out some features for sure, man. He just ain't got it hit for hit.
It's a little premature, I think, in 2 Chainz's career to be going up against Ross. Like you were saying, Ross's catalog is just, he just has way more to choose from, way more. Jesus Lord. Sorry, I've been drinking Patron.
Oh, I say 7.
He just has much more songs to choose from. So yeah, I have to agree. I'm not much fan of either of them. I'm not a music buff like we were saying earlier. But I mean I know they're hits, so I don't have a valuable opinion on this topic.
Everyone's opinion is valuable on the Copacetic Hour, okay?
Oh, that's so good.
Kev, tell me, bro, bar for bar, like 2 Chainz be spitting, bro, but it's Ross though.
Yeah, like I said, man, 2 Chainz, he gonna have some turn up shit, but Ross got something that's gonna hit you. You feel me?
Nigga, when he just play hustling, nigga, like it's a rap, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't know.
It's just I don't like y'all already said. Rick Ross music is way more versatile.
Yeah,
Like I could just be driving down 75. I could be at the gym.
yeah,
I could be at my desk trying to do my notes for the day.
yeah.
The 2 Chains, like I could be out and turning up. That's about it.
Yeah,
Or
you gotta be in the
pregame.
mood for 2 Chainz.
Exactly. Or pregame to go out. That's about it for real.
Yeah, yeah.
But
All right.
I mean, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just
No.
2 way different catalogs.
Yeah. So
You ain't
who
gonna
do
find substance with 2 Chainz either.
you said what, Kev?
You ain't gonna find no substance with 2 Chainz either.
Right.
Right.
Facts.
For
Who would 2 Chainz got substance, but it's some dope boy shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's just some trap shit. But okay, if they not good for each other, who do you think Rick Ross should battle, and who do you think 2 Chainz should have battled?
I think Ross would be a good fit with like a Jeezy. Maybe even you probably could throw T.I. up there. And that's even pushing a little bit, but I think for sure Jeezy. I think Jeezy be an even match with.
I think Gigi would wash pretty much.
Nigga,
Oh yeah, I think Jeezy would probably
Murder Ross.
Gigi will wash Ross, dog. Low key, I can't think of nobody who can fuck with Jeezy on some real shit.
Nah, Jeezy, hell nah.
Baby,
no, I think Jeezy will for sure murder Ross, but that's more up his
That's more his speed though.
Yeah.
They definitely kind of give similar.
And as far as 2 Chainz, I mean, like I said, you need a Lil Jon or one of these younger cats that just kind of came back like YG or somebody. I don't know, but
you know, Juicy J. Should have been 2 Chainz and Juicy J.
Perfect.
Right, he trying to fuck with Nas. Nah, nigga, it should have been him.
The only verses we want to see Nas is with Jay-Z anyway.
It's Jay-Z.
That's it.
Because that ether beef, that shit was unmatched.
Nigga.
I listen to that shit still every day.
Right,
man.
that shit was unmatched.
Facts.
This record of all time.
Facts.
Oh, facts.
Now, one thing that was popping last week, or the other day, was who could battle Chris Brown? Who could battle Usher? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they only can battle each other. There's no like R&B niggas. Maybe Trey Songz, but Trey Songz don't
even try it with Trey Songz.
Hey.
Get out of here.
Wait.
You tripping.
Hold on. If you take Trey Songz remixes and put it in there, not his songs, but all the remixes he do,
still not fucking with it.
No.
Trey Songz needs to be battling. What's the little dude that be remixing everybody's stuff? Jackie.
Right.
Hell no.
All that wine.
Hell no.
No. Trey Songz ain't got it.
Hell no. Do not be disrespecting Trey Songz like that. What?
But what about Joe?
I feel like Joe too old.
Not Joe and Chris Brown, but Joe and
who?
I think Joe and Tank could be good.
Joe and Tank, that'd be fire.
I think that'd be straight.
Or Tyrese. I mean,
Tyrese.
I'm not mad though at Chris Brown and Usher. I'm not mad at that.
Man, Chris Brown
Chris Brown is going to win just because he's Chris Brown. Like I don't really know.
If I was Usher, I wouldn't even sign up for that battle.
Since Chris came out, like everything he does is just fire. It's just amazing.
All this blasphemy, y'all tripping. Oh yeah,
that nigga, bro.
What's the most recent Usher song he done put out that shit like?
Usher got more. Usher got more album sales than any of these niggas.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about catalog.
Usher catalog. Usher nigga. Usher Raymond.
Not versus Chris Brown. I'm not saying he don't have quality music. But not versus Chris Brown.
Nigga, so you one of them born in 1998 ass niggas, goddamn it.
First of all, 1995, my birthday was just 2 weeks ago, okay?
But I think too though, you have to look at the demographics of who actually get on and watch the verses. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with Chris Brown versus Usher, Usher, you know what I'm saying? The people that's gonna be watching the people that fuck with Chris Brown. So Usher,
Yeah.
Unless you know his Confessions album,
But
it's a
I
rap.
don't know that that's necessarily true because they don't have some verses that's been from like 90s R&B artists and things like that, and those audiences tune in. So I think it kind of they range depending on.
I think, bro, Chris Brown will watch him, bro.
Y'all smoking.
And
Wash,
I
nigga.
like
But Chris
Usher.
Brown is undefeated. Period.
I like Usher, bro. I like
Y'all
Usher.
smoking
But
crack.
I love Usher, but not
Chris
versus
Brown got too
Brown.
much heat, bro.
Y'all.
He got way too much heat.
Go
Y'all-
crazy? What?
That's
Man, that's
just
my shit, dog.
that's just recent.
Just came out.
That's just recent.
That just came out.
That's because it's just
That's my
recent.
shit.
It's a recency bias because y'all smoking dope right now.
Okay, yo is still a hit. Like what? I will fuck up yo. Come on, right now.
Okay, and so as you remind me,
What?
what you saying?
Usher,
Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, miss.
nigga, love in this
Like,
club.
Let it burn.
Not let
All
it
right,
burn.
that's
I don't even like
I
let
want
it
to say the
burn.
whole confession.
You remind me,
The whole
nigga.
confession.
True. That album.
Nice and slow, nigga. Ain't no nice and slow. What?
You make me.
Tell
you
me.
make
Bro.
me wonder.
Hey,
Thank you.
bro.
Take you
hey,
down.
that's
Don't
still,
make me pull
that's
up my
still
Chris
only
Brown
5
right
songs.
now. We
What?
gotta take you down. Like what?
I know you and Kev both put y'all motherfucking names, spelled y'all names in the place of Usher shit when it came on, goddammit. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Come on now. Keep it a
My
buck.
name fit perfectly too.
We just gonna have to agree to
Yeah,
disagree on this one.
Every letter in that bitch.
Keep it a buck. Come on now. Climax, you don't have to call. Like, what?
Okay, just because you're over there googling his
I'm just saying, because
checklist.
y'all talk about some shit that came out this month and shit. Talk about, oh, it's a rap.
Where's my phone?
It's a rap. What?
Siri, play some Chris Brown.
She got the feds living at her house.
that shit.
Goddamn,
Right. Okay.
man. I don't trading places. What, nigga?
Oh my god.
Oh
okay,
my
moving
god! You know how
mountains,
much
like, you
pussy
need
off
more?
trading places,
Hey,
nigga?
that moving
What?
mountains. Hey, I forgot all about moving mountains. That nigga went crazy on that.
Oh my god, y'all tripping? Wash,
man.
nigga. No
Yeah,
one's washing Usher.
Okay.
Smoking, y'all smoking. Nobody's washing Usher. All right, so then Bow Wow, they tried to get Bow Wow in the battle. They was trying to see who Bow Wow can do.
Lil Romeo.
Oh,
Okay.
Romeo ain't got no
No.
songs though.
Mario, but
Nah.
yeah.
Romeo ain't got no
I put-
songs.
No rap.
I put Bow Wow against probably Soldier Boy or some shit, bro.
But
That's about it.
they
Rom-
too different though. They different levels
They
of
are
songs.
very different.
There's
But
different
shit,
levels.
it ain't nobody else that's really in the same lane outside of Romeo. He had one
Versus
song.
ain't for everybody. Let's just
It
say
ain't.
that the versus challenge ain't for everybody. Some people got to sit this shit out.
So
That
Right.
Bow Wow
part right
one that
there.
sit this shit out.
Timberland said Bow Wow
Right.
didn't have 20 hits.
You do have to be qualified.
Nigga, Bow
Everybody
Wow,
ain't able.
Bow Wow is a whole
Okay.
motherfucking legend. Y'all tripping.
And put Bow Wow.
He has 20 hits.
You goddamn right,
Or
Bow
20
Wow got
songs.
20 hits. 20 hits.
20 hits? Hell no,
nigga.
bro.
Bow Wow
20
is
hits or 20 songs?
Bow
Like,
Wow is a
20
legend.
songs?
Songs that you know or hits.
I know
don't
all
know
them
Bow Wow
bitches.
song. Like,
Only
yeah.
Lil Bow Wow
And
song
he came
I know
out,
is
you know,
Little
like,
Bow Wow. You just don't know.
okay,
Nigga.
that's
Right.
it. And
Y'all
that's from a
tripping.
movie.
Y'all tripping. out of my
Bro,
system,
hits, though.
out of my system, Marco
That was
Polo.
him and Omarion, no?
No, out of my system, he's not on that. All the shit
Okay.
with
Oh, wait, he
Omarion.
did do that one song
Bro,
with Sierra.
but we talking about hits, bro. We talking about
I
hits.
ain't never had nobody
Nigga.
know me.
Yeah,
Bow Wow
that's
got
that's
hits.
the hit.
Bow Wow got
Okay.
hit. Bow Wow is
That
a
was
whole
Sierra
legend,
singing,
nigga.
though.
Oh,
Mostly.
wait, and then he had Bounce, that little bounce.
Thank you. His
whatever.
first song, like Bow Wow's a whole legend out here. Y'all tripping.
Ernest, I'm starting to lose
You
faith
tripping,
in your
bro.
Y'all
Yeah,
smoking.
I don't
your
know
music
about this
selection.
right now.
Y'all dissing goats
Hey.
out here, nigga. Bow Wow,
Ernest, you tripping,
Usher,
bro.
nigga.
You
What?
tripping.
Y'all
guy's
out here
a myth.
dissing
He's
legends.
a legend. He's a myth.
Bow Wow's
Yeah,
a whole.
he's
Bow Wow's a whole. Hold on, now I gotta Google Bow Wow songs on y'all ass because y'all
Bro,
tripping.
he ain't got, he don't have
Y'all
hits, bro.
tripping. Bow Wow's a whole legend, dog.
Bro, if he was a legend, you wouldn't have to Google no song.
I just named
Right.
songs.
Right, period.
Let me hold you.
Understand.
Let me hold you. Come on now. When he cut the hair and grew
Not
the
let
hair
me hold
back,
you.
nigga.
That's not a
What?
hit, Ernest.
Let me hold you is a whole hit, nigga. Shorty like
Hell
mine.
nah.
What else?
Shorty like mine. What?
Hell yeah. Like you.
You thinking too hard, bro.
Girlfriend.
God.
God damn it.
It's okay, bro.
You can go get
We ain't there.
That's
Yeah,
my
it's
name.
Yeah.
Now I can Google it. That's my
Everybody ain't
name.
able artists.
Ghetto Girls, Puppy Love, nigga. What?
What are these songs?
I know.
1998. Okay, you didn't know. You didn't grow up with this. God damn it.
He got so frustrated. He sound like somebody mad grandpa.
You didn't grow up.
Damn, now that he can't be an uncle, he gotta be a grandpa.
She went straight to
Nah,
grandpa.
he started way too hard for that one.
Y'all crazy. Plus, Bow Wow got, I'm a flirt, nigga. Bow Wow got hits, nigga. Y'all tripping.
Bro, that's R. Kelly, ain't it?
That's R. Kelly, I thought. No?
I'm about to say that's R.
No,
Kelly.
Bow Wow got a remix to it
I'm
by
a
itself,
flirt.
not with R. Kelly.
I don't think that's Bow
Oh,
Wow.
nigga, you
Oh,
talking
on
about
his
some mixtape
mixtape?
songs and shit?
That nobody heard his
Nigga.
underground mixtape?
Y'all
Right.
y'all have to stop disrespecting the goat like that. Y'all tripping.
Please stop.
Y'all tripping. Bow
You
Wow,
tripping,
whole ass
bro.
legend out here. Y'all disrespecting this man. I don't know what's going on
Bow
with
Wow
that.
out here lying, talking about he got a private jet.
Okay,
Right.
I ain't saying he wasn't no
Okay.
suck ass nigga. I just said that he a whole legend out here.
Legends can't be suck ass niggas. That's a contradiction. That's facts now. We know that.
And then again, he's still growing too. You know what I'm saying? He just hit his 30s. You know what I'm saying?
That boy done.
Niggas
Boy,
be
it's
fucking up
washed
in his
up.
20s.
He
You
ain't
know what I'm
growing
saying?
in height, in career, or nothing.
Niggas
He
be
ain't
fucking
had
up
a
in their
hit in
20s.
how long? What did you say?
Since
98?
Space Jam came out.
What song he had on Space Jam?
Next. Exactly.
Or what was it? Big Mama's house. Never mind, Big Mama's house.
Hell yeah,
That's what it
nigga.
was.
All y'all niggas is Harlem shaking and sea walking when y'all was kids. You get it twisted. Shit, hating
Yeah,
on
we
Bow
grown
Weezy.
now.
Bow Weezy. What y'all talking about? This week's episode is sponsored by the Design Lab at Shutterstock & Co. From logos and business cards to invitations and custom tees, the Design Lab is your one-stop shop for graphics. The Design Lab is the sole creator for copacetic merchandise, available now. Use your promo code COPACETIC for 10% off your copacetic merchandise. Shop now using the link in our bio. Back to the podcast. So I did want to mention we just did the Design Lab. The Copacetic Hour is starting a contest every month until December of this month. In December, I'll have like a grand prize winner. Whoever posts the podcast, promotes the podcast as a listener, I will pick a listener every month. I post it on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you have it. Take the YouTube, take a clip, promote the podcast, and I will be picking one person every month, and I will send them a piece of merchandise every month. So get it out. If you want your copacetic merch for free, promote the podcast. I'm picking one person every month. Then in December, I'm going to pick a grand prize winner, and then we'll see what you get. But you have to, grand prize, you need to participate in every month since then. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to check your shit. God damn it. Period. All right, moving to the next segment. We're going to move into our consciously copacetic segment. To go ahead and do the deep dive. So the whole thing happened with Meg Thee Stallion. She did an interview with Getting Shot, and she said, she was mad that people were making jokes and laughing about her being shot. I even read an article about, black people laughing at, terrible situations. So my thing is it innately in black people to laugh at pain or unfavorable situations? Why is that? Why is it like something that we just do as a people?
I I think it's kind of one of those coping mechanisms, honestly. We don't have much to look forward to, historically speaking. It's something that may have just been rooted. But as far as the Meg the Stallion situation, I don't know. This is probably like unpopular opinion. The shit was kind of funny.
Hey, stop with me.
Goddamn.
I
Goddamn.
no.
Shit.
Let's kick the shits real quick. One, Meg the Stallion is like what, 5'11", right?
6'1". Shit.
Tory Lanez
Heels.
is like 5'3". And from my understanding, as far as what I gathered, apparently he was talking to a chick, Kylie Jenner, whatever. I don't know if this is the actual case, but apparently he was giving some attention that she wasn't getting. So she got all in his face. Come on, he's 5'3", you're 6 foot. I'm gonna shoot your ass too. That's a tough situation to be in. And then she popped him like you hovering over this man. That's embarrassing as a man. And then you didn't hit him, and then you mad that he shot you in your foot. He could have shot you in your face.
You're right.
But that's just my input. So yeah, I thought it was just a tad bit funny. So I'm sorry. I don't think that should be a license to say that black people laugh at everything, but it's some shit that's funny.
He couldn't see her face. That's the only thing he could see was her feet. So.
Okay, was your foot? I can only see even ground when you bent over. Other than that, it's over.
I'm sorry, Tori. I'm sorry.
Crazy,
I'm sorry, Tori.
We
No,
can
man.
laugh at Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson. Everybody get laughed at. Michael Jackson. Like, I don't know. She being sensitive. Motherfuckers laughing at her and shit. Like, I can understand if she got like shot in anywhere vital, but in the foot, like that's stupid. Like,
She's savage. She'll figure it out.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's okay. So I'm a Cancer, so y'all know I'm sensitive.
Oh my god.
But in the grand scheme of things, it could have been a lot worse. But I just know if I would have got shot in the foot, like, period, I probably could get to a point where I could find it funny.
Right.
And that's the sucky part about being a celebrity. Like, people not on your time. Like, it's funny, you know? And then also how the situation rolled out. Like, we didn't know a lot of details up until really just now. So, you know, the jokes was already
flying,
already out there, already firing, like, already funny. So, you know, I think it is sad that it had to get to a point of a nigga shooting you in the foot. Like, that sucks.
Nigga, in
period.
both
Like,
feet though.
In both feet, in your finger, like getting shot anywhere, grazed by, but like that's not cool. That's not fun. Like, I don't want to do that. Right. I don't want to have that experience ever. So I wish her the best. But I mean, that's just, I don't know. Like, it's just what we do as people. I don't even know if it's a black person thing, but maybe it is just given our history and lack of access to therapy and emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, and being able to express our emotions in other ways. That's how we do it, you know, through jokes and through laughter. And laughter scientifically help you, you know, live longer. So it's not the worst thing, you know, at the end of the day. But I don't find it to be the worst thing to cope that way.
Facts.
It releases happy endorphins. Like, I mean, that's what happens when you laugh.
You gotta laugh about it. Eventually, you gotta get to a point where that shit dumb, nigga, you really just shot me in the foot. You shot me in my foot. You shot me in my pinky toe. Like, what?
Goddamn. What about you?
I had a cousin that accidentally shot himself in the foot, and the whole family was clowning this man. Like, I don't know, the foot is a dumb place to get shot. That shit gonna be funny all day.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I would probably laugh later on down the line, like, damn, I really got shot in the foot. Like, that shit's stupid. Like,
facts.
Right.
You fuck with ignorant people, ignorant shit go happen.
Yeah.
Somebody said, like, if she was talking to Wale, that would never happen. But everybody think Wale a cornball. If you want to fuck with Tory Lanez, you get shot.
Way cornier. Way cornier.
Hey.
Apparently, he was just shooting at the ground too, like trying to scare somebody, but it ended up shooting her. Like, he wasn't even really about that life. Like, if you don't pull out a gun and aim that motherfucker, like,
man. Right. What about you, Rashida? What are your thing? Why do you think black people laugh at shit that's not supposed to be funny?
You want me to answer that general question, or are you referring specifically to Megan's situation?
Megan was just the
like the example.
So
I'm just trying to understand how you want me to frame my answer.
Okay. I really do think black people just laugh at shit that's quote unquote not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is, black Twitter or anything, nothing is above a joke. I even start my fucking podcast with saying that nobody is above these jokes. And that's at the root of everything. I think Shekinah even made a good point. Like, black people, we have two we're dealing with things, you know, because we didn't have access to therapy and shit like that. I think we're just now as a people getting to a point where we like, okay, it's not bad for you to go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to just tell my parents or tell my pastor. You know what I'm saying? I can actually go see this person and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the shit. So I think it is something that we just learn to deal with because we've been through so much as black people that coping with shit, we do just laugh at it. You know what I'm saying?
I will say, I mean, yeah, like historically, it's just black people we've just always had to have this attitude, like, be sad for what? Like, I got shit to do.
Right.
So it's just like, I'm gonna just laugh this shit off or, you know, accept it for what it is and keep it moving.
Facts.
So, I mean,
that's a good point.
That's my perception of, you know, why black people like just make jokes, because it's just like we gonna sit around and be sad, and that's not gonna solve my problem.
And we got a lot of shit to be sad about.
Right? So I'm sad, and now I still got the same problem. Like, I'm just about to laugh this shit off, do what I need to do, and keep it moving. I feel like shit, literally and figuratively, black people can't afford to sit around and be sad. So that's why we don't. Like, we can't afford that. We can't afford to not go to work because we feel away. We can't afford to take no mental health days if you don't have the PTO.
Fact.
Like, no, get your ass up and go to work, because if you don't, now you're gonna be sad about your truck being short.
Yeah. Shake that shit off.
You know what I'm saying? Black people, we don't have the luxury to sit around and feel away. We don't. So it's like, shit, shoot these jokes and keep it moving. Handle your business.
See what you did there.
Bars.
Shoot the joke, shoot the foot.
After that.
As far as the making the same situation, I'm sorry, I can't find violence against black women funny.
Facts.
That shit fucked up.
Fucked up.
Like, and then when it's something happened to a black man, I don't ever see a meme about it. It's never funny. But when it's a black woman, it's
vengeance.
You've never seen a meme
but when it's a black woman, like, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a different story. And I can't fuck that. I can't find nothing funny about that.
Facts.
I think a lot of times when we make jokes too, it's a method of trying to relate, like, to people who don't or may not necessarily understand the pain or the trauma or whatever it is that you're joking about, because, you know, just like a lot of Dave Chappelle comedy, he makes jokes about real life shit that happens every day in our community, and it's not funny, but
you laugh.
We kind of got to make it funny, or we laugh at it, you know, because my white counterpart on that level, we can relate and then maybe begin the conversation or whatever it might be. So it's sad that kind of has to be a bridge, I guess you could say, but in a lot of situations it can be helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
My thing is, like, the source of the jokes, like she kind of said, like, the fucked up part about being a celebrity and being a public figure, like, people not on your time. So Facts. It's like there's a large majority of people that find the shit funny right now. Yeah. Like, 2-3 years, Meg might be tweeting and be like, damn, this nigga really fucking shot me. Like, what the fuck is this nigga on?
Right.
But that's what everybody else is saying right now. And it's just like, I guess until she is in a place to where she's comfortable about joking with it, it just don't sit right with me. I ain't never been shot. I wouldn't wish that shit on nobody.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
Like, I agree. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But what about her role in that? I'm not saying that he should have shot her, but where does her ownership of what she did takes precedence? I think that oftentimes we neglect black men's feelings because they're men and they're not supposed to have these emotions. And that makes up for a fucked up man who can't express himself. Obviously, we know Tory Lane's whack as shit for shooting her, right? But all of this degrading of men to the point where it's not even ladylike to have a male, female, or whatever kind of dynamic in your relationship, because there's a total lack of respect for, I say black men too. If he dates outside his race, he's a sellout. Oh, if his wife cheats on him, he's the ham. Okay, everybody was just laughing at Will Smith. Obviously, Jada didn't shoot him or anything, but what about the sensitivity when it comes to them? I don't think
never been hurt or disrespected so much to the point where I want to shoot somebody though. Like, if you disrespect me that much, I'm just not gonna mess with you. Like, at that point, that's all on you, Tori. She don't have no ownership or responsibility. Like, I can call you every name in the book, but as you had and yeah, that's foul, and yeah, that may be fucked up, and that's not right. It's not nice. It's not kind. All of those things, but is it deserving of being shot? Like,
no. And that's
it's deserving of any sort of violence.
I've already
hell no.
Hold on.
It's not okay for him to shoot her, not by any means, but it's also not okay for her to punch him in his face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not okay, but no one's talking about that part. None of it's okay. You know what I'm saying? The attack against one another is not okay. And so they're putting this part on he's just so wrong, but leaving out her wrongdoing too. Both of them wrong. You a ham ass dude for shooting her, and dude, you don't need to put your hands on a guy. Despite again, I've told you, I've made mistakes like that or whatever. Yeah, they both wrong. That's just toxic. That's the other thing when you talk about black relationships that are toxic.
Yeah, we'll leave that for another episode.
A whole nother.
DQ, what was you saying?
I mean, as far as just the whole Megan thing, like I said, that shit we can sell for him to shoot her. I mean, but then again, like I said, we don't know the details of the whole situation, and honestly, it's gonna be hard to even put out some details of the situation that will still justify him shooting her. You know what I'm saying? So
there is nothing he can justify unless she had the gun and tried to shoot him. Yeah,
unless she had a gun. But then again, there's so many different details that hasn't been put out there. And even when she did do that Instagram live, she still didn't share any details. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as far as her being a celebrity and then the way people responded to it, that's what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it's like that. But when you're a public figure, you're gonna have all these people that have all these different opinions about you. They're gonna make light of everything serious that's going on with you. Your trauma don't mean anything to them. Because at the end of the day, your job is just here to entertain it. So anything short of that, we're gonna make fun of it, or you know what I'm saying? So that's just part of being a celebrity, being part of just being a public figure. As far as just laughing at just pain and other trauma, I mean, I think it's a healthy coping skill, though. You know what I'm saying? And it also puts you in a situation where you don't allow whatever unfortunate situation that you in to make it as if it defeated you at that point. You know what I'm saying? So if you laugh it off and shit like that, you kind of dust your shit off and just keep moving. So I think that's another reason why us as black people specifically kind of laugh at that. But I also feel like it is a thin line between making jokes about everything, especially when something that can be very traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Specifically the whole Megan thing, like her being shot, that's a very traumatic thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think we gotta make sure that we're not crossing over that line, because like I said, there's some shit right here that can affect her for the rest of her life.
Yeah,
she can probably never ever trust a dude again, or you know what I'm saying, anything like that. So it's a lot of different things that's gonna linger with her mentally and emotionally that none of us gonna ever have to deal with because we're not in her shoes.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, that's what you sign up for, man. Like, niggas gonna make jokes of that shit. It is what it is. Next week, then we'll be talking about something else. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way the life works. So next week, it'll be another topic.
Yeah. And I think that the fact that she was okay, you know what I'm saying, didn't make it okay. It's still wrong to make jokes and to laugh at her and everything like that. But the fact that she was okay, if she had been actually injured, I don't think it would have been any jokes about the shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
not saying she wasn't injured. I'm just saying if it had been like Kev was saying, something vital where she was like fighting for her life, or you know what I'm saying, or something about her. I don't know. I don't know if it's changed or not, but she said she was okay. Even like the day after she got shot, she put it out into the world that she was okay. And then the jokes came. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucked up. It is. It's really some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with Rashida. We should be making fun of black women being shot. Like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I'm not a comedian, but I do believe in like a comedic law that if you have the opportunity to make something funny, nothing is above, most things aren't above trying to make something funny. But then again, when you take that opportunity, you have to deal with the consequences of you trying to make something funny or you saying something that may go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the comedian that did that joke about Kobe, about him dying. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got on his ass. You know what I'm saying? He got canceled and they was trying to shoot this nigga. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. But then again, it was another comedian that made a joke about Kobe. It was light and it was funny and people didn't get on his ass. Everybody thought it was kind of clever. He was like something about like Kobe passing. Nah, bro, never that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It was cute. It was light. It was for the, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know if Kobe, that's some shit Kobe might have laughed at, like, you asshole. You know what I'm saying? Kobe would have laughed at that probably. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. I will give you the right to be funny, but you have to deal with the consequences of what you say or how you think, how something may come across. Even like with this podcast, like I say a lot of shit every week. You know what I'm saying? I can't be giving a fuck what motherfuckers is, you know, don't like what I say or whatever. You know, so if you don't like it, don't listen. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to give me the right to say what I need to say or say what I want to say, and then I can deal with the consequences after that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah. Kev, what do you think about? Why do black people laugh at everything, Kev?
Yeah, just like y'all was saying, it's a coping mechanism. Like, shit, it's just a way to get over it. You can't just sit there and just dwell on something. Like, if there's just one thing that could be funny about some shit and like change the situation, like, people go after it. We're not about to be sitting here and just concentrating on the negative all the time and getting more and more depressed. Like, let's find something that we can laugh about it and move on. Like,
yeah,
don't nobody want to be crying and shit every day.
Because you can legit have shit to cry about every day. I feel like being black, like you go to work with people who don't understand you. You be the only one in there. You know what I'm saying? You go to class. If you a student, you go to class, unless you like Rashida and myself who've been to HBCUs where, you know what I'm saying, it's a black people around you. But even in that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, I'm the fat one. You know what I'm saying? Rashida got her own struggle within that, you know what I'm saying, that you got to deal with. That could be made fun of. It don't matter that it's just black people around you. People gonna laugh and make jokes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's something. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree. Like, you have to take situations and try to make it funny. What you about to say, Kev?
It does bother me that, like I was saying before, like all these other celebrities and stuff happened to them. People think it's funny. We was just laughing at Will Smith last week.
Right.
People making jokes about Bill Cosby putting pills and drugging people and then about to go to jail and all that shit. Like, everybody get made fun of, but now something happened to Meg and it's like, oh, we're not supposed to laugh at that. Like, no, we laugh at every fucking thing. What's the difference?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gets some jokes about them. Like, we're not being malicious about it. Like, there's something.
I think that there's like I think there's a duality that can happen. Like, certain people can find it funny and then certain people cannot. And it can also be funny and it can also at times be not. Like, but I think the difference is, you know, with her, she's made a statement on where she stands with it. And I think as a community, we should just support that. Because like you said, when it first came out, like, she said she was fine. It made it seem like it was good. It was all good. You know, we can kiki about the situation. We don't know too much. Now that we know more and now that we know better, we have to do better. And that's it. So when she says how she feels about it, we just got to accept that. It's not funny to her. It may be funny to you or whatever. But I think, you know, like I said, it could be good things that come of laughter, and we have to go through the process of things. Like at one point, it could be funny to you. The next day, you could be pissed about it. The next day, you could understand maybe why the other person did it. The next, you know what I mean? Like people go through changes, go through phases, go through emotions, and just as her people, as her community, we should just, or who insert person here, but just support that person in, whatever they're going through, whatever they're feeling in that moment, because it can change, and that's traumatic as fuck. Like, she could have just got a piece of her hair blown off, but the fact that it's a fucking bullet, you know what I mean, or a gun even being dropped, like that's not cool. So that's just
kind of hard to believe.
Hold on, Kev. Hold on. The reason why I was smiling though just a second ago is because I'm sorry. The reporter I was talking about with Lou Will, this nigga just posted the food at Magic City. He was like, "Hey, I get it. This shit fire."
Yeah, the money wins.
Yeah, that nigga posted the food. He posted his plate. He was like, "Shit, I get it. Will. I get it, Lou." No, I'm sorry. What was you about to say, Kev? I'm sorry.
He forgot.
Right.
nigga think about the wings, man.
Right.
The ass and the wings.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was saying I find it hard to believe he did that on purpose. Like,
nigga,
I don't know. Tory Lanez.
He wasn't. He was shooting at the ground. He was shooting at the ground, trying to be cool, and shot her in the foot.
How you shoot?
Don't play with guns.
How you
in the car? He was like shooting down at the ground, basically trying to get her attention or scare her or some shit like that.
Drunk or some shit. Like a lot of stuff. Dumb stuff happened with dumb people. They was probably drinking and just blew shit out of proportion. And Tory Lanez just a fucking idiot, trying to wave his gun around, trying to scare her and did some dumb shit. Like, put his ass in jail. We about to laugh about him being in jail.
Yep.
Yeah, he gonna definitely get these jokes.
Man, everybody get laughed at, man.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's all about who popular at the time. All the girls rhyme for Megan right now, but like I said, Will Smith was just getting clowned a week ago. You know what I'm saying? And that happens for anybody. Like, and granted, the whole Megan shit it's a lot more serious. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was really her physical health was on the line, but she a celebrity, man. People gonna laugh at that shit. She got to get over that. She got to get over it. But I do hope that she can't move forward though, because like I said, that shit is very traumatic.
Definitely.
Very traumatic.
Definitely
just gotta flat Wale now.
That's a good point, Kev.
Wale will love her down. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good point, and I actually am gonna use that.
Wale is married?
No, Wale not married. He got a baby.
Tell her to holler at Will Smith. Get in
I mean, okay.
He's a nice guy, right?
Give him all the rules.
Oh shit. Go ahead, Tucker.
Are you tired of paying unnecessary fees for banking? Do you only use mobile banking anyway and hate going into the branch to handle your business? If so, Chime is the copacetic option for you. It's one of the fastest growing banks in America, charging a total of $0 in fees. Join Chime today using our special code and get a free $50 after your first direct deposit of $200 or more within your first 45 days of opening the account. Find the special code in our Instagram profile and join the Chime family today.
You're tuning in to the copacetic hour. Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?
Back to the podcast. We're going to move into our next segment, the email of the week. What? Email of the week. Keep sending your emails to thecopacetichour@gmail.com or visit our website, thecopacetichour.com. All right. Dear TCH, the Copacetic Hour, if anyone that didn't know, hashtag on all your social media sites for that prize. Dear Copacetic Hour team, my wife and I are newlyweds. We are less than a year in. I'm committed to being faithful to her, but I have a problem that's not going away. My mother-in-law is a huge flirt and comes on to me every time we are alone. God damn, what the fuck? At a family barbecue recently, I twisted my knee hooping, and she came inside to rest. And I came inside to rest. She decided to rub on it that led to us making out and nearly sex. She says it will be our secret if we have sex, but I'm not looking for anything outside of my wife. I'm worried that if I turn her down, she will tell my wife about the kiss and make me seem like a bad guy. What should I do? P.S. My nigga, her mom is a fucking baddie. What should I do?
I think he just needs to go ahead, nip it in the bud, tell his wife, like, hey, I fucked up. On that shit. Like, hey, this, that, and the third. Like, everything in the dark comes to light. So, you know what I'm saying? It's better off that he tell her straight up rather than she find out some other way. Like, lady trying to blackmail her and whatnot. He diss her or whatever, and then she going back to the wife like, hey, this, that, and the third happened. You know what I'm saying? He might as well just own up to it. He ain't got to have that baggage on this, like, have shit weighing over his head, like, oh, she go tell my wife. Like,
right.
On that shit, bro.
Facts.
I completely agree. If he doesn't tell his wife and the mom says something first, a daughter's naturally gonna believe the mom, unless you've had an experience like this before with your mom and you like, oh no, this is just how my mommy is or whatnot. But
right.
If it's not a situation like that, then the likelihood, like if my mom came and told me like my dude then tried to kiss her or do something with her, I'm believing Dukes off the top. Like,
Right,
oh, bro,
facts.
you foul. But if he came to me like, listen, I don't know what the hell you and your mama got going on, but I twisted my knee hooping, you know?
Right.
And listen, she came and rubbed it, and then she kissed me. I'm going to be like, yo, what's up? And obviously, I'm still be a little perturbed, but I'm going to also kind of be like, yeah, Dukes, you ain't coming over no more, or whatever. I'm going to monitor different, you know?
Right.
But it's only gonna work if he says something. If he doesn't say anything, then he's keeping the secret, and that still isn't any good, you know.
Facts. What you about
You
to say?
said they made out though. He ain't say they kissed.
Oh, okay. Spare some details.
Yeah, he kissed back then.
He kissed back. Hold on now. Hold on. He kissed back.
Oh man.
He kissed back.
Oh man.
That's
How do you have that conversation? Like what do you say? Because this is one of them times where honesty just may not even get you what you want, because yeah, you still like you gotta tell her the truth. But I can't fuck with you no more. You don't like what? Me and my mom look exactly like that's some weird shit. Like, no, I'm done. Like, I can't.
Facts.
But also, like you said, everything that's done in the dark gonna come to the light. So I don't know if I would want to know. I don't know. I'm really conflicted on this situation.
I mean, I agree with Kev. Like, you might as well just go on and tell it, because this gonna be hanging over your head every time. Oh, I gotta stop at my mom's house. So you gonna be your mom talk to you about anything today? Like, like
You hung out with your mom today?
Every time she texting her mama, call her mama, stop by her mama house, y'all around her mama, it's gonna be on your mind. Like, you might as well just tell her.
Right.
And at the same time, like she kind of said, I mean, you probably still not gonna get a good result.
Facts.
Because what do you say? Like, what?
That's a lose-lose. Like,
that's a lose-lose-lose, because I'm not fucking with you or my mom.
Exactly.
Like, for a minute, like, what?
You had no business making out with nobody's mama.
You
put her in a position to tell you, oh, I'm a teller. Like, no.
Yeah, what? Make it funny.
You gotta
come up like, hey, you know your mama bad, right?
You might as well just tell it.
I'm done.
Mama bad, right?
Nah, that ain't funny.
Hey, something telling me this ain't the first incident her mom done pulled some bullshit like this. Though.
Yeah.
Because if she that loose, her daughter probably
She
know. I wonder what her daddy thinking though, man. Because that's another person he gonna have to probably worry about too.
Oh, they gonna have to throw hands.
Yeah.
Shit,
so I don't know, man. Honestly, I would say something, but I wouldn't say nothing with the hopes of keeping a relationship going.
Right.
Because I don't think that she'll believe him at that point. Because even if he did tell her, she gonna think he did something. So I would go ahead and say it, but I just want to say it with the hopes that she gonna look past it and y'all gonna be able to continue with the relationship.
All right. Look, young man, whoever you are, sir, your identity is safe with me. I am not going to out you. We never out anybody here at the Copacetic Hour. But If you don't want to tell her, this is what you do. I got it for you, my brother.
Wasn't the question.
This is what you do. If we not gonna be honest, because the honest might fuck your shit up too. This is what we do. Okay, so you go ahead and smash moms, right? Go ahead and smash moms. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do it, right? But you gotta give her the laziest, softest pipe ever that she never wanna fuck with you ever again. She not even gone. Horrible experience, nigga. I'm talking about eat it, the click, bite on it a little bit. Like, be horrible, my guy. Be horrible. Get that most 2 pumps and you come. You need to shoot. You need to bust quick. Everything. Be the horriblest sex that she will have ever experienced. You know what I'm saying? That way, she not gonna tell her daughter. She not go if she got a husband. She not gonna tell that nigga, and she might even start disliking you after that. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. As long as you laying it to your girl how it's supposed to be laid. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get out of that situation if you don't want to be honest.
Honor and Meg, it never happened if the dick wasn't snapping. So
see.
I would have never.
I mean, period. That's
So you basically said shame her into silence.
Yes.
Yes, not bad advice.
It's just so trash. I'm not talking about this shit ever with nobody.
What kiss? What?
What?
You hurt your knee? When?
Yes.
You know I'm old, baby.
Yes.
I'll be forgetting.
I'm talking about the weakest dick ever.
Drunk one day and be one of those people with a big mouth. Like, she be going off that hen and just get the run in her mouth. Like, hey, like, yo, man did this and that. Like,
not the hen.
Yeah, that could happen too, though.
I'm gonna say, they say about them loose lips.
You gotta take that. Like, hey, baby.
Yeah, I still agree with Kevin. You might just gonna tell that.
Give her mom that weak pipe, bro. I'm telling you, this is how you get out of it.
If her mom that cold,
right.
If she that cold, how he talking, he not gonna get no weak pipe once he in there.
If you love your wife, you got to give her the weak pipe. That's all I'm saying, bro. You got to do it.
If you love your wife,
you gotta tell her the truth.
That shit sound crazy as hell, don't it?
Yeah, that shit sounded crazy.
Maybe I'm doing this for us. This is for us.
Shit. Lachey looking at me like, this nigga here married and talking this shit.
I mean, it's a lose-lose situation. But here's the worst part about it: if he does do that, then she go around talking like, "And girl, I tried to get a little young cat some, and he weak and da 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 da." Now it's just horrible. Don't take it 10 steps further, and then really make sure that there's no way that your relationship ever works out. I think that someone can come back from, like, you saying, "Oh, I'm wait, let me preface that. It ain't me, as in somebody that's gonna come back."
She let her nigga know off rip, nigga.
But somebody that you've been married, you might think about it. That ain't me, but somebody that you've been married might think about it. Or like we said, oh, girl might be like, "Yeah, I know my mama's slick." You know what I'm saying? I know she be on that, and then be like, "Shit, I was just embarrassed to tell you." I don't know.
That could be true.
But
Yeah.
You know, listen, everybody has their own truth. So,
damn. Whatever you are, my young brother, you know what I'm saying? I think you should take my advice, because low key, nigga, you might lose her anyway. Shit. But
yeah.
Then if her mom is bad,
go hard or go home, huh?
Shit. I mean,
hey, but on some real shit, if they ever break up, he got to go back and slay the mama.
Now that I agree with. If they break up,
I definitely.
Hey.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and fuck the mom.
I swear to God, let me find out. Let me
real.
find out. You thought she blew up that car? What?
Yeah, nigga, I'm going to every Sunday dinner.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's how you want to play. I'm ripping off doors.
Yeah,
I'm blowing up cars.
Man, crucial. All right, moving into our next segment, last segment of the podcast. We got the hood. What situation? What hood situation? Why? Because shit be happening in the hood. So today's hood situation is, what is the funniest sexual moment that you experienced? What's the funniest? Doesn't have to be bad, doesn't have to be good, but what's something funny that happened? Either happened to you or something that you did during a sexual encounter.
Share that.
I got mine.
Well, you start us off.
DQ, you want me to start it off? Okay.
Yeah, set the tone. Set the tone.
DQ know this story. DQ know this story. So it's this girl that I was messing with. God bless her. She get mad. God bless her. It was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know. And we was messing around. This is like maybe our second time, maybe the first time messing around. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a big nigga. You know what I'm saying? She was giving me dumb. I was laying in my bed. You know what I'm saying? She tried to like I had like my legs like on the side of the bed, and she was like on the front of the bed, and she was doming me up. So she was like, no, face forward. You know what I'm saying? So she like picked my leg up, and I lifted my legs up, and while she was down there, and I farted right in her face, nigga. She was doming me up. I'm talking about like right in her shit, nigga. Right in her shit. I was so goddamn embarrassed. That's the most embarrassing thing I did in my whole life, I think. God damn it. I don't think I ever had a situation worse than that. Shout out to her though. She kept going like a motherfucking trooper though.
Did she stop?
Nah, she didn't stop. We finished everything. She kept going.
She a champ for that.
She a champ. She a whole ass trooper. You know, so I respect her to this day. Whoever her nigga is, you know what I'm saying, he a lucky man. Flat out. Flat out. Lucky man. He is definitely blessed to have her. He is blessed. All right, now I set the tone. Where we at with it? Who next? God damn it.
Niggas got silent, bro.
Can't nobody top me? Can't nobody come close?
I don't think anybody can top you. I would say, like, for me, the most embarrassing thing, I don't know if any of the girls have ever experienced this, but like my hair came off, you know, like
I had a ponytail pop off.
I had a ponytail on, and you know, yep, I had a ponytail on, and you know, I'm like, all right, and it came off, and like he felt my head, like, you know, because he went to do this, and he felt my head, like, babe, and I was like,
and it came back with him. He was like,
well, I put mine back on.
I didn't even put it back on. I just
it didn't fully come off. I just felt the pin.
Oh, mine was off. It was off.
Hey.
See, I was trying to be natural, and it was a like a yaki ponytail, and so I couldn't take it off because that would have been worse than just move your hand real quick.
See, that's different. Nigga, if a nigga gets something, he ain't even gonna care about that shit. He ain't gonna think about that till after the fact.
Probably not. You're right, but
he ain't gonna think about that till like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish still.
You got my ponytail over there?
Yeah.
Hold it for me.
That ain't gonna be no shit we gonna even care about in the moment. Like, okay, throw this shit out the way. Obviously, it's not needed.
Obviously, right? That motherfucker does not have to stay.
You know what I'm saying? What
Three's
about
a crowd?
What about you, Rashida? What's something funny? What did that girl do?
Right. I was drunk. I was one of the tequila nights. I was drunk. And get back to my house with chick or whatever. And I was drunk and just I was not oriented, okay?
Okay.
And we fucking, and I kept pulling her wig off. She happened like 3 times. And she was drunk too, not as drunk as me. And it was a mistake every time, but she just like the 3rd time, she was just all right, like, just go to bed. Like,
that's what we not finna do.
Yeah. She was like, just go to sleep. You good.
That's funny.
The next day, this was like, I was like, yo, you mad? Like, was like, no, I ain't mad, but I ain't fucking with you no more.
That's funny.
I was like, damn. It happened.
We gonna say it every time it was an accident. Bullshit! I've told you to stop touching my wig.
I was so fucked up.
You keep playing with me.
I was
That's
so fucked. I might
funny.
send her cash out tomorrow or something. Get some money.
Yes, energy.
I need to
It was
do
so
that.
fucked up.
I need to
I'm
go ahead
she
and do
ain't
that
tripped
too.
for real, but
That's hilarious.
I ain't talked to her since. Shit.
Oh my! I need to send her some Cash App money myself.
You the bitch with the loose wig, huh? I knew I recognized you.
Oh my god!
You're the bitch that needs some needle and thread.
Oh my god!
I'm baying lunch on me, man.
Oh man!
That's funny.
What about you, Kev?
Man, my shit, all types of fucked up. I was mad when it happened.
Okay.
But it's kind of funny now. It's kind of nasty though. I don't know if y'all want me to go there.
I think I might know
got
this
to.
story. Low key.
Messing with this chick or whatnot. Pull up, thinking shit sweet. And one thing lead to another, you know what I'm saying? We about to smash or whatever. She like, oh, like, wait, like, I'm on my period, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, like, cool. Like, we ain't even got to go that route. Where she was like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I can do anal or whatever. Woo, woo. And I'm like, okay. Long story short, chili dog.
Chili dog.
Long story short, chili dog. I had to get the fuck out of there, yo. I'm like, oh hell no.
Was you at home? Oh, you wasn't at home, so you had to go home with shitty
I
dick.
was in North Carolina.
Oh damn!
That shit happened. I drove my ass back to
I
base.
wouldn't have told nobody that story, Kev.
I don't think I would have told that one. I wouldn't have told that one.
Hey,
It
happened to a million guys.
Right? It happens. It happens.
Hell no. That's why you stay out of that place, man.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man!
At least I had the Jimmy hat on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just bagged that shit up to go.
If it would have been me, I wouldn't have had no Jimmy hat on.
Yeah, chili dogs to go.
Oh
that
my
shit in the corner
god!
somewhere. Floop.
Damn. What about you, DQ? Oh my god!
You win.
Yeah, you won, bro.
He won.
Yeah, he won.
Why it was so quiet?
Go ahead, play your dub up. That shit.
Right.
No, shit. I think I ain't really had nothing too crazy. I did catch a girl like secretly recording me while we was having sex.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, but yeah, she tried to secretly record me while we was having sex, man. So that shit was crazy.
How did you catch
time,
it? Hold on. How did you catch that? Like, how did you? What fucked up the secret?
So, nigga, so look, nigga, we having sex or whatever, and then I end up flipping her over. I'm hitting her from the back. She had a T-shirt on her dresser, and all you saw was her MacBook. And that shit had the front camera on that bitch.
Yeah,
had the front camera, but then had like a little T-shirt trying to like cover the screen a little bit. So I'm hitting her, and I ain't stopped though. I wasn't about to stop.
Right.
As soon as we got done, I'm like,
He said, "Oh, we record."
Yeah.
You posted you on her OnlyFans, bro.
Bro, what, man? Hey,
we on the
as long as she cutting that check, nigga, I'm cool with that. No, yeah, that was embarrassing. Shit, that's really bad. I just be finding myself in crazy situations. Like the time I got caught up with this girl, her boyfriend ended up coming home, and I was in the closet for like an hour. I ended up calling Ernest. I was on FaceTime with Ernest for like maybe like an hour, 2 hours till they left. That shit was crazy, but yeah, I ain't got no chili dog stories though.
Yeah, I'm saying.
This nigga was in the closet. He jumped off the balcony and shit. That shit was funny as hell.
Jump out the balcony, man. I was on FaceTime running with this nigga Ernest on the phone and shit. But that shit was like, that shit was crazy.
That shit was funny as hell.
That's
Goddamn
insane.
it. All right, we hitting almost 2 hours now. We go ahead and end the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give them y'all a hit up. Let them know where they can find you. If you got anything going on, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they can find you to support you. Let's get it.
I'm She Kind of Crazy. Instagram, Twitter. Find me, follow me, say hello. That's all I got.
DQ. You can find me Instagram, Snap, Twitter, whatever. DQ_11. Um, Here in Kalamazoo, I do have a group home that we get up off the ground. So you have any resources, anything, so hit me up. dreamliving@gmail.com.
I'm Lachey. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Thing with an A 92. Well, Miss Thing _92. And then you can catch me on Facebook. I have a nonprofit group called Black Wall Street Muskegon. And we support in entrepreneurship in Muskegon and the surrounding areas. If you're Black, you can join. So join in.
Facts.
I'm Rashida. I'm only on Twitter, and you can find me just Queen Rashida.
Facts.
Kev on Instagram, TooEasy123, TUEASY123.
Facts. And I am your host, 5. You can find me at notorious_BIG_E on Instagram. Hit up the page, the podcast page, The Copacetic Hour on Instagram, or Copacetic Hour on Twitter. Follow the website, www.thecopacetichour.com, or hit our email for the email of the week if you want to be included. thecopacetichour@gmail.com. Like I said, we are doing a prize every month starting this month. So make sure you're posting the Copacetic Hour. Tag me, tag the page, so we can make sure you're in the running to get a merchandise item. We're going to leave you with our mantra. Please protect your peace, secure your wealth, and define your destiny. This is the Copacetic Hour. Peace.
To the Copacetic Hour.
This is the Copacetic Hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill?